I'm back and not getting sleep feels relatable, but go to sleep, seriously.
ハグモン、ごめん、起こしちゃった。
You was probably awake, still.
大丈夫だよ。
You need to get sleep too.
たくまは考え事してたの？
考え事っていうか、ようやく自分たちのいた世界に戻れるかもしれないって聞いたから。
You're homesick? Or more homesick?
ちょっと興奮してるのかも。
That's good. Good to be on the hopeful side.
そっか。みんなもご飯の時はいつもより元気だったもんな。
Yeah, about that.
確かに、そうだったかも。
This... I don't know. I want to get all the kids home, but I don't know how this plan is going to walk. It still going to the enemy to get answers doesn't seem like a good decision at this point.
ようやく漫画が読めるってワクワクしっぱなしだったしな。
That's cute.
まあ、あの後みんなすぐ寝ちゃったけど。
今日はみんないっぱい頑張ったからな。
そうだね。
でも僕はたくまが一番頑張った。
Because you're biased.
本当？
本当だよ。だってたくまはすごいんだ。僕の自慢のパートナーだよ。
As I said, you're biased, but thank you. I don't know what it is, but hearing Agumon say that really warms my
ハ
heart.
グモンも僕の自慢のパートナーだよ。
僕今すっごく嬉しいぞ。ありがとうたくま。
どういたしまして。
あい、坂の二人何やってんだ？
Shouldn't you also be sleeping? You both should be sleeping.
カイトとドラクモンだ。
What? Fine, fine. Go to sleep. You know your sister's safe now, so go to fucking sleep.
よ。
Yeah, he seems more relaxed at that.
あれ、なんか美味しそうな匂いがする。
本当だ。まあちょっと腹減って目が覚めちまったもんでさ。
So you made food.
つまみ食いしてきたのか？バレたら葵さんに怒られるよ。そこは内緒にしといてくれよ。
葵は怒ると結構怖いからな。
That is accurate.
確かにね。ところで、ミュウの様子はどう？校舎について早々に寝ちゃったみたいだけど。
I assume she's doing good because this is the most relaxed Kaito has been since we met him, so...
ああ、怪我してるわけじゃねえし、何の問題もない。ただ、遊園地が楽しい。このままずっとみんなといたいなんて散々ごねてたけど。
Not to go home?
なんだかんだ言って、一人で気を張ってたところがあったんだと思う。そうだよね。無事に探し出せて本当に良かったよ。なんかいろいろと悪かったな。
You're welcome. Now lighten up some. Huh?
今日は お前の力を借りてばっかだったなと思ってよ。
ああ、カイトが珍しく素直なこと言ってるぜ。
He's like, Drachmon's like, who is this and what have you done with my partner?
本当だ。
そこ黙っとけっつうの。いやでもマジな話、ミュウを探し出せたのはタクマがいてくれたおかげだからな。
Uh-huh.
ありがとな。何言ってるんだよ、お互い様だよ。
I mean, a little bit.
それに明日からはガンガンカイトに頼るつもりだから。そういうことなら任せとけ。
Mm-hmm.
もちろん俺にも頼ってくれて構わねえぜ。
Of course not. You're the only one who could reasonably talk sense into him most of the time,
僕
so
も。
yeah, you too.
もちろんドラクモンとアグモンも頼りにしてるからね。そんじゃそろそろ寝るとするか。明日もハードな一日になりそうだからな。そうだね。
Mhm.
明日のためにも今はゆっくり休もう。
Yeah. So about going to try to get information out of the bad guys. That seems like an end game. That seems like an end game decision. So I'm not quite sure. And I don't think we're quite there yet, so I don't know. It feels more like halfway point of this game, if anything, so I don't know. We'll see. I feel like something's going to go very wrong then.
違うんです、父さん。
修二、私もよくよく嫌われたものだな。
That's not very productive to say to your kid.
違います。そんな父さんのこと嫌ってなんかいません。
Well, he already does seem like a hard ass,
で
so
はなぜ加山の男子としての能力を示すことができんのだ。
次こそは必ず父さんの期待に応えます。
修二、
mhm.
お前の分まで僕が頑張るから、お前は無理をしなくていいんだ。
That's not helpful either.
兄さんは黙ってろよ。兄さんに僕の気持ちがわかるはずがない。
Mhm.
兄さんには僕みたいなできない人間の気持ちなんてわからないんだ。
Yeah, I've also been thinking, and I think half the problems Shuji has with Lopmon are probably projection of some form, and it seems like it, so
最初からやりたくなかったんだ。僕にできるわけないのに。なんで誰も言ってくれなかったんだ。できないならできないって教えてくれよ。
I'd like to know.
分かってれば僕だってこんなことしなくて済んだのに。
修二よ、なぜ諦める。お前はそれでも私の子か。
Mhm.
違います父さん。
何が違うというのか。
分かってます。 僕は父さんの期待を裏切りません。
Uh-huh.
本当です。信じてください。僕だってできます。兄さんと同じくらい。
You sound very stressed.
だって僕は父さんの息子ですから。だからできます。できるんです。
Mm-hmm.
そんな目で見ないでください。
Oh, yeah, that is a very cold look.
怒らないでください。お願いします。何でもしますから。頑張ります。
That's not
だ
helpful.
から僕を見捨てないでください。父さんを満足させます。父さんのために頑張ります。嫌だ見捨てないでください。
You doing alright? Doing alright, kid?
夢そうか夢か
Mm-hmm. Looks like the sun's mostly come up, so if you slept in, that's fine. People are allowed to sleep in after long days.
なんだよかった
Napamon's enjoying the sun while sleeping. Also sleeping in. I don't know if it's sleeping in, but
お前はどうして変わらないんだそんなんじゃ同じじゃないか
yep, it is. It is a lot of. It is a lot of the projection, I think, of Shuji's feelers on Napmon, and that's really not fair. I mean, you don't want to make the poor thing feel like how you feel. That doesn't do any good for anybody. So be nice.
父さんに怒られた時の見捨てられるしかない僕と
After rescuing Mew at the amusement park, we went back to the school for a bit. From Digimon, we learned that there might be a way for us to get back to our world. As for the way, we should ask an enemy out there who knows more about what's going on. That sounds very dangerous at this point. I wouldn't do that, seriously. We have to be ready before we go asking questions, so we're all checking supplies. Thank you, and make sure to bring lots of food this time.
たくまくん、何かいいものは見つかった？
それがなかなか見つからなくて葵さんはどうだった？
私も見つけられなくてダメね、私。
No, you're not.
そんなことないわ。葵
You
はちゃん
tell.
とやってるもの。ありがとう。
僕たちも見つけられなかったし、気にしなくていいよ。
So, hopefully someone else has.
そうだよ気にしない気にしないあもう二人は来てたんだな
Hi.
うん
Any luck?
特に何も見つけられなかったけどそっちはどうだった俺の方もダメだった校舎って意外と役立つものがないんだな
Also, if this path goes underneath the ocean, how sturdy do we believe this underground dam passageway actually is? Because if it's like anything else, it is very old, and I wouldn't trust hiking through it without something, so it's good you guys are looking. But if it collapses, I don't think there's anything anyone could do.
どうなんだろうな、他のみんなは。
来てないけど。あ。おはようみんな。
You're awake and you still look exhausted. Labman looks the same, but it's not usually happy, so...
おはようございます。
Sounds like Shuji had a nasty dream last night. He must be pretty wiped out. Yeah, I wouldn't mention that you realize that.
修二さん、大丈夫ですか？顔色悪いですけど。
寝てる間、上事みたいなこと言ってましたよ。悪夢でも見てたんすか？
Don't... I just said don't bring that up.
いや、大丈夫だ。悪夢なんて見るわけないじゃないか。いや、でもその顔色は。
うちは一人でも平気だって言ってるでしょ。
Here we go. I mean, if they're arguing, I suppose that's a good sign they're in a decent
何
mood.
が起こるかわからないところなんだぞ。お前を一人にできるか。
いいからついてこないで。
Where does she even want to go?
あの二人は変わんねえな。安心できそうだよ、俺。
Yeah, I don't seem anything necessarily a problem. They just seem like two siblings going at it.
和んでる場合じゃないだろう。喧嘩してるなら止めないと。
Uh-huh.
何をしてるんだ、まったく。
That's not helpful, huh?
ちょっと、修二さん。そこの二人、いつまでもそんな調子だとみんなが困るんだぞ。
And I think this came up a bit before at the amusement park, but at the same time, like, I don't, just like it's no good projecting onto Lopron, it's no good projecting your sibling relationship onto those two. So
兄弟のことに首を突っ込むな。
yeah, that sounds about right.
二人とも落ち着いて。ミュウもお兄さんのことを邪険にしないでさ。
He has been freaking out over you for the last few days.
うちは悪くないもん。
No, I don't think you did either.
修二さん、二人はこれで仲がいいんですし、あまりきつく言わなくていいと思います。
Mm-hmm.
そうは言うけど、とにかくあんまり揉めないように。
Yeah.
あれ、みんな揃ってるんだね。私が最後。なんか雰囲気悪い。
Nope, people are being dumb and arguing. Awesome
大丈
morning.
夫だよ。せっかくみんなが揃ったし、成果を確認した方がいいかな。そうしよう。たくま、僕が仕切るよ。
Mm-hmm. I think Shuji is probably in the most awkward position with being the youngest in his family, from what I can tell, and having all the problems that comes up there, and also being the oldest here and wanted to take all the responsibility that all the responsibility of being the oldest. So yeah, relax, Please. It would do everyone some good.
お願いします。
なんだか大変だね、人間って。
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
みんな葵みたいにいい子ならいいんだけどね。
We've covered this, but she could be very determined and stubborn if she wants to be, so, and there's nothing wrong with that either.
今はまだ仕方ない。信じて見守るだけだ。
Your expression isn't the most hopeful there.
そういうものかしらね。
Labmon's like, uh-huh. She picked up on
つ
that.
まり目立った成果はないということだね。僕たちには明確に敵がいるのに、これはまずい。
Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this plan right now. All of them are very strong, and we haven't even. I don't think we even have met most of them yet,
あい
so.
つらの狙いは俺たちを生贄にすることか。
Mm-hmm.
意味わかんない。
そもそも管理者って一体何なんだ？
Probably a creep with how he thinks maintaining, or how they think maintaining the whole world by young human sacrifices. So I don't know.
その人が元凶ということなの？
Maybe.
要するにあれだろ、悪の親玉なわけだよな。そいつに会えばいろいろわかるんじゃねえの？
Why do you seem so optimistic about this? Am I the only one who thinks that this is really not a great idea right
そ
now?
れって敵のアジトに乗り込むってこと？そんなの絶対危ないじゃん。
Thank you, Saki.
そうよね。私もちょっと怖いわ。
何言ってんだ。行くしかねえだろ。
I mean, I still feel like we do. But I don't know what the other choices are yet. That is the
俺
problem.
たちは何も知らない。敵のことも、襲われる理由も、この世界のことさえも。
Mm-hmm. So not enough information to go all out. Yes, go all out on
その状
this.
態じゃ身を守ることもできやしねえ。とっとと相手の本拠地に乗り込んで、知ってることを洗いざらい吐かせるべきだ。
And how do you plan to intimidate them to get them to listen? Because I feel like that's the only way they will do it at this point, besides catching them evil monologuing. But I don't know. I don't know about this plan.
まあ言ってることはわかるけど。いいじゃんいいじゃん。ラスボスに殴り込みだ。
Mew, no. No, that does, I mean, that is what it feels like. Pretty much.
お前は留守番だ、ミュウ。
はあ？なんでよ。
危ないからに決まってるだろ。
Mm-hmm.
私たちは心配しないくせに、みゆちゃんにはほんと過保護なんだから。
I mean, she's also the youngest. I think Haru is younger. But she looks at least the same age as Miyuki, and so I think that's also part of it.
ちょっと待ちたまえ。やっぱり敵の本拠地に乗り込むなんて認められない。危険ではないか。
I am with you on this one.
あー、出た出た。また始まったよ。
No, I'm still with
多少
him.
の危険は問題ないと思うがな。
You guys could just as easily get. You guys can just as easily get killed as we can. I mean, Garurumon is specifically after you guys, not us.
タクマは僕が守るぞ。
それなりに修羅場はくぐってるしね、私たちって。
それにこんだけ数がいるんだぜ。余裕だっつの。
If you say so.
確かにフローラモンたちがいれば平気かも。
Maybe?
こいつらの力があればちょっとやそっとのことくらい問題ねえだろ。
Yeah, Muse. Right, this does feel like final boss stuff, and I'm like, we haven't even gotten that high up in levels or evolutions yet. I do not want to do this.
それは君たちの獣が強いからそう言えるんだろう。
I mean, Lopmon is right in front of you, so... But at least it's not directly insulting the poor guy.
とにかく反対だ。わざわざ危険に飛び込むことはない。他の方法を探すべきだ。
Yeah, and if we don't come up with something, they'll probably just ignore that common sense.
いや、今はこれが最善だ。敵の本拠地に乗り込んで手っ取り早く情報を聞き出すべきだ。
なあタクマ、これまとまらねえんじゃね？お前の意見言ってみてくれよ。
Should we head to the enemy base or look for another way? The first choice is definitely dangerous, but it'd be nice to get some info. The second means finding a safer way to learn about this world, but how exactly? Each option has its pros and cons. I don't see my opinion tipping the scales, but... well, these two... no. But these two... are the same, it looks like. It's either think about it more, what to find another way, or look for another way by thinking about it more, so... I don't know. I think actively looking for another way is more proactive than thinking about it, so we'll go with that.
修二さんやさきの言う通り、危ないことは避けるに越したことはないよ。
そうだ、その通り。
He seems surprised we took his side on this one, and I'm like, no, this is the most I've agreed with you, I feel like.
おいおい、そんな弱腰でいいのかよ。
Well, fuck you.
みんなのことは僕らが守るよ。
アグモンたちのことを信じてないわけじゃないんだ。身の安全は大事ってことだよ。ただ問題はその安全な方法が思いつかないことかな。修二さんは何かいい案はありますか？
You've probably thought about more than I have.
ないけど。
That's... yeah, we're not winning this argument.
あんだけ大口叩いといてそれかよ。
Be nice.
それは言い過ぎです。
こうなるとこの世界を知るためには結局敵の本拠地に行くことになるんだけど。
I mean, we haven't even tried we haven't even tried. Come on.
君たちはそうやって僕の意見を無視して、僕の獣が弱いからか、僕が戦えないから、
僕は常に正しく強くあり、みんなを導いていかなければならないのに。
I'd be careful about saying all this out loud, you know?
修二大丈夫？
Poor Lopmon, still trying.
僕たちには敵がいて。
And Shuji's just to the point of is just to the point of ignoring him, and that's probably not the worst, but still not great. That is correct.
そのために協力しないとならないんだ。僕たちが無事に帰るためにも。
Yep.
帰れる可能性はあるんだもんな。
So you want to go through with this, and you're not even sure if there is a way
わ
back.
けわかんないまま生贄にされるなんて絶対に嫌だもんね。
僕はも
Mm-hmm.
う一度校舎内を探しに行く。みんなも何か対策しておくように。
Okay, yeah, everybody's just going off on their own tangent at this point, so later Shuji,
待ってよ
later Lopmon.
何も見つからなかったって話だったじゃん。
そういう言い方は良くないぞ。修二は立派に務めを果たしている。
I mean, he's trying at the very least. And he didn't get as angry as or upset as he has been, but I think he's just still very tired from not sleeping, so I don't know if that's a good sign.
修二さんは頑張ってるわ。私なんかよりよっぽど。
No, you're doing good. Stop it.
葵はちゃんとやってるわ。自信を持って。ありがとう。
Labamon's the best cheerleader.
まあ、僕たちはどうする？
物を探すのも大切だけど、みんなに話を聞いて状況をまとめたいんだ。
Okay.
アグモンは自由にしてていいよ。
わかった。
Mm-hmm. Last time Agumon was doing something at the shrine, but to find a way to cheer everyone up, but because it seemed like I wouldn't get anything from leaving the school when the whole point was not to leave before everybody was ready. I didn't find out what that was, and now I don't know if I missed it entirely. So that's the thing. It'd be nice if he actually knew something, but oh well. Huh. So a few other partners are over there. They're in the gym, cafeteria. No one's in the restroom. Staff room. They're still in the music room. Classroom. And wait. Falcomon, how are you in two places at once? And you, Shakomon. But that's fine. Okay, so I have 9. Let's see here. So, out of everybody to talk to, it looks like it's Miu, Saki, and Shuji should probably talk to first, since everybody else is at least up to is at least up in the 20s, so alright, how are you settling in, Mew? Looks like it looks like you've looks like you've escaped your brother for the moment. Anything here for us? Doesn't look like it. How are you doing? Oh, there you are, Mew. Kaito was looking for you. What'd I tell you, Mew? That brother of yours sure likes to worry. What do I care? I understand his concerns given how things are right now. Isn't it natural for your brother to want to get along with you? Yeah, I guess so. Even if in this weird world, your brother's still your brother. It just kind of bothers me, that's all. And I feel like that's also very accurate. But I wouldn't know because I'm an only child, but that still feels very accurate. I see. Still, I'm impressed that this situation doesn't matter a guy like him. Kaito was haunted by an evil spirit. Uh-huh. An evil spirit? Yeah, that's why he frets over me so much. Here, Takuma, take this is a talisman. Use it to exorcise the evil spirit. I seriously can't tell what she's getting at, as usual. Maybe I should just go along with it, or maybe mediate between her and Kaito. Oh, or what if I let Shakuman handle whatever this is? So what is this talisman, first off, because I want to know, what I will be chucking at the guy before I agree to it. Because I am very curious, being very curious what this is, and yeah, I just want to go along with it. I don't think she'll try anything with too much harmful intent, but even with even if an exorcism of your sibling sounds pretty extreme, I don't think what a little kid could come up with would be that harmful, and I am just curious, so yeah, okay. What crazy plan are you trying to get me into, kid? Oh, good call. Let's cast out that evil spirit. Yeah, I know a good chant. And I am not going to try to, say that. Maybe one time. Namau mi di, nope. Okay, maybe try again. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu mi dabutsu. Okay. That so okay then. Ag, it burns. Eek, it worked on you, but that means you're possessed too? Oh, help me. Hey, stay with us, Takuma. Hey? It was just a joke, you guys. You almost gave me a heart attack, you stupid jerk. Sorry. I bet she really thinks this is funny anyway. At any rate, I say something to your brother. Try to lay off the bickering, okay? I try to, at least. Hey, Takuma? What? I came here all clueless, and heck, I still have no idea how I'm supposed to handle this. Well, you're very young, and we are, and all the kids here are, so I think you've done well, all things considered, even including, trying to set up a monarchy in an abandoned amusement park. It'd be nice if I knew anything at all. It's only natural to get so anxious with so little info to go on. Maybe it's less that she hates Kaito and more like she's directing her fears at him. So I could talk to her again, and I don't. And out of everybody, since she just joined the party, that would be a good thing to do. But I will talk to a couple others and then get back to her. How about you, Shakuman? That reminds me, I met someone in the forest I've never seen before. Was that a friend of yours? Never seen before? So it wasn't one of the monsters you see here? Right, so does that mean it wasn't one of your group? All of our friends are right here. Then I wonder, who was it? Huh. I have no idea, and I have to get back on you with that because I'm not sure who you could be talking about. Anyway, I talked to you again, Mew, probably after I've talked to your brother at least once. So, yeah. I talk to Shuji next, see how he's holding up after his rough morning. Yeah, let's do that. And hopefully they're not fighting more. It's Shuji. Should I talk to him? He still looks exhausted. Yeah, he still looks pretty worn out. How are you doing? What should I do at this rate? Don't be so timid, Shuji. Who's being timid? I'm just trying to consider the optimal strategy going forward. It's not bad being a little bit unsure sometimes. We have to take the best course of action. There can't be any more sacrifices. Yeah, I guess that's true. You guess? I don't want anyone else to die. I have to do it, otherwise... Shuji... This isn't good. Responsibility is important and all, but taking on too much won't help. Exactly! Shuji was never leadership material in the first place anyway. Don't tell him that. Still, saying it straight won't help. Maybe in a roundabout way, or offer to help. Last time I offered to help get food, he got defensive, so... Did the engine outside? It usually My mic usually is better than that, so I have to check it afterwards. Anyway, one thing, one thing I do think, the Digimon series does, pretty well, from my understanding, is, addressing how stressful seniority and there I can speak seniority and especially with age seniority is among young people and how that could be a very big strain to put on someone with all that responsibility, and just especially words are failing me again. Especially with Shuji's situation where, as I mentioned, it looks like he's dealing with the pressure of being the youngest as well to not live up to it. Not to live up to it either, and all that self-appointed stress isn't doing any particular good. And Aoi has some of that too, with also being older, so and in this case I don't know what the best option would be. I think encouragement seems like the best option here because he does not look to be in the mood to really accept really either accept criticism or help, so so I will try here, I suppose. You do your best. It's just that your way of thinking's a bit different from the others, and hey, could you lay off the concern? It's weirding me out. I can tell what you want to say. There's no point taking useless actions. Come on, that's not... Then again, I was thinking it. If you have something to say, then give it to me straight. No, on second thought, don't. Please leave me alone. I don't feel like being around people right now. Shuji. Don't worry, I'll be right by his side. That means you too. Go on, leave me alone. No way, I can't leave you by yourself. I said leave me alone. I just... Shuji, look at me, Shuji. Oh man, poor Lopmon. We should leave them alone, Agumon. That being said, I wonder if this is okay. This reminds me of that time with Ryo, but I don't think yelling will do any good. Well, he'll be fine with Lopmon there. I'm sure of it. Yeah, Takuma's right. I don't want Shuji to end up like Ryo, so what will be the best one? I feel like bluntness still isn't the best option, so so let's offer to help then, and hope that does a little better, so yeah, maybe. Let me help you out somehow, Shuji. You're taking too much onto yourself. Thank you. I appreciate the thought, but I can't ask you to do more. If I'm being honest, I already rely on you too much. Huh? You think? I get it, Takuma. You think I'm unreliable, don't you? What? I don't think that at all. It's fine, I know it. I know everyone else thinks the same. Have you tried asking them? I think the consensus would probably be you're way too overbearing and a control freak. I don't think being unreliable is part of that problem. So yeah, I don't think, because you're certainly trying, so there's that. Even so, I have things I have to do. The mission I inherited from the professor, and what's more, Shuji? I'm not worthless. Oh no, he's talking to himself again, back in his own little world. Please, leave me alone. I don't feel like being around people right now, and I think this is the rest. And this is the same then? And Lopmon's pretty set, even though I think both of them need all the space they can have from each other. Shuji just seems too tired, really, to yell at Lopmon too much. So so yeah, but still, if you guys need space, take that space, because if there's one thing I will judge you, Shuji, on, it's being an ass to this poor little guy. So don't do it. I said leave me alone. I just yeah, really trying. Well, he'll be fine with Lopmon there. I'm sure of it. Lopmon is certainly trying, so yeah. So one thing what I notice sometimes is a lot of well, I don't know how prevalent it is because a lot more prevalent it is, but it looks like there's nothing here either. Okay, won't make myself dizzy. Is that how some people in the Western audience can be a bit harsh on this one. A bit harsh on bossier, stricter characters, and I don't think a lot of people recognize how how different seniority and taking responsibility is in Japan specifically, because I don't know too much to say for certain, but I know, like my old Japanese teacher who grew up in Japan had mentioned how the late teen years especially can be very stressful for kids, because with stress getting into a good high school and then with that being able to get into a good college, she actually, I think, mentioned how college was actually one of the most freeing, could be some of the most freeing time in someone's life, because you have all the stress of getting into a good school over with if you're already in college, and then it's before the stress of entering the workforce at large. So but that was probably over a decade ago now. I'm old. And so I don't know how factual, and it's been a while since she lived there. So I don't know how factual that still is, but I know older teens like Shuji or Aoi in this game particular, and how that stress and self-appointed responsibility would be very hard for people, anyone, anywhere, probably, but it's something not uncommon in Japan, from my understanding, which isn't much, to be honest. What's this? Giant mushroom. So yeah, I'm in no ways an expert on that, but that's what I picked up from how she described growing up, what it's like growing up in Japan. So, and yeah, okay, Saki, how are you doing? Cheer up, Saki. That's a tall order, isn't it? Saki, if you're feeling that bad, shouldn't you lie down or something? It's not that I'm down, it's more like there's just so much we don't know. Kinda hard to keep my spirits up, you know? Yeah. What the heck's all this? This talk of sacrifices or whatever weirds me out. Yeah, what's that all about? If we become sacrifices here, what will happen? If people like us become sacrifices here, what will happen? Can we make it back to our world? Are we doomed to die? Or maybe something else? I mean, you seem pretty dead to me. I don't like, why was that blood splatter necessary? I don't think that was necessary. But yeah, he seems pretty dead to me, so I wouldn't want that by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, Takuma, what'll happen if we become sacrifices in this world? Stop reading my thoughts, girl. Well, that's exactly what I was wondering. So Saki's worried about it too? That's a worrisome answer. I really don't think dying here will be a ticket back home, because from what it sounds like from the professor's research, there was a lot of kids' disappearances and they were never unsolved disappearances, so I really don't think that's the right way to go about it. I think being honest is the best choice here. I mean, I don't know, honestly, for both, if that's the right answer, or if or I don't know what all this sacrifice business is, so that just seems like the most obvious answer to me, so let's see how that goes. I don't know. Guessing won't help, and there's no point in lying about it. A white lie that would make me feel better wouldn't be all bad, you know? I mean, I'm kidding. If you don't get that, I guess sweet lies are beyond you, too. Sorry, Saki. I don't know. I don't know either. It's nothing to apologize for, Agumon. You don't know what you don't know. That's very helpful. Aw man, when all's said and done, none of us know a darn thing. In the end, we'll just have to ask someone who actually knows what's what. Guess that means we'll have to fight, huh? Since she mentioned wanting to hear since she mentioned wanting to hear a wanting to hear White Lie. I'm curious to see what her actual response to that would be, even though that's very concerning. So maybe we'll be able to go back to our world. Is that right? Then maybe we should give it a try. Don't do it, Saki. Hey, I'm just considering our options. I know. Still, I bet that won't get us home. Why do you say that? If going home was that easy, I bet people would already know more about this world. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if exploring was, and if exploring exploring a different world and the way back home was dying, I'm not sure how many people would take that up in the first place. There would be some, probably, but that is a very extreme way of interdimensional. That is an extreme way of interdimensional travel. And hey, the first time got stuck here, I was like, my first reaction was, are we dead? So that's not completely out there solution in terms of logic, even though again it's very, very extreme. But she's right with like I said, with the professor's words and how he explained his research. A lot of missing kids disappeared over the years, and if sacrifices would just come back, then that doesn't match up with what he said. So besides, if Floramon is so against it, then it can't be safe for us. Yeah, I can't say what had happened, but those jokes don't give two figs about human kids. I would say that's one way to censor that line, but since Floramon is plant-based, then I guess I could give Figs 1 point of creativity. I don't want to hand Saki over to guys like that. I'm glad you feel that way, Floramon. You too, Takuma. You were trying to cheer me up, weren't you? I feel a bit better now. Aw, man, when all is said and done, none of us know a darn thing. In the end, we'll just have to ask someone who actually knows what's what. Guess that means we'll have to fight, huh? Yeah. Huh. Going back to the gym would take more, would take another point from me. That's interesting. Let's see, I have 6 more. I think what I would do is try talking to Kaito and then check up on his sister one more time since she already has one. So, and that would be at least 2. So it's Kaito. Should I talk to him? What's this? Giant odd mushroom obtained. That does look even more extreme of a mushroom. So yeah, your sister wants to perform an exorcism on you. There's too many things we don't know. I wonder what Kaito thinks about this. Hey Kaito, do you think those creatures are our enemies? Who's to say? We don't have enough info to decide one way or another. Not the answer I would expect from someone so brash, but yeah, that's what I figured. For now, we have to find out more of the truth. Even a scrap would help. We can't take any action without knowing more about what's going on. It sucks not being able to do anything. We gotta figure something out, and fast. Kaito's rough in both words and deeds, but at his core, he's a practical guy. I mean, if he's raising both himself and Mew, I would expect that much. Or they'll probably both be worse off. Probably helped him be a good brother. He sure goes above and beyond from you. Or maybe he's just seen his fair share of fights. He sure acts like he has. It's, Kaito? Yeah. I mean, bringing up Mew, typically seems to be the way to go, but I also don't know with him, so... Yeah, we'll try that. Great as a brother. Where the heck that come from? It just came to me while we were talking. You're reliable, help out in a pinch, and act for others, even if you're rough about it. Who even asked you? I'm just expressing my honest opinion, man. Man, brothers are sure amazing, I thought. You are an only child, aren't you, Takuma? It's not just Mew. You're trying to protect all of us. It ain't like I'm trying to keep you guys' asses out of the fire or anything. Uh-huh. Oh, speaking of fire, your face is looking hot, boyo. You feeling sick? Little sniffly? I don't think teasing him right now is the right answer, but I feel like Dracmon gets away with it more than practically anybody else, so... Shut up! Stop staring at me! Shoot, all this chit-chat's a time sink. Better get back to work. Oh, and what were you guys doing anyway? Taking stock of our food. It'd be easy to manage if we can count and divvy the rest up. Whoa, I knew you were reliable. You're awesome, Kaito. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Shut it, all of you. And don't think I don't know when I'm being mocked. Sheesh, huh? Wait, where'd that canned food go? Uh-huh. Well, I can talk to him again about it, but I said I go check in with Mew again, so yeah, I go ahead and do that, and I still don't know how these guys are in two places at once, but I'll probably wrap up with them there, see if I could get any kind of answers from them. But first, go back here. There's Mew. Should I talk to her? It's gone. It's not here. This has gotta be the place, right? Yeah, I was here the whole time. What's wrong, Mew? Looking for something? What do you lose? Whoa, really? You sure we should be messing with that? All I'm saying is that this thing is packed with power. Did I skip a few lines or something? Nope. Okay then. And then we have, here, the Stone of Sealing. Well, we'll help you look. Right, Agumon? Of course, let's do it. Hot dog, now we're talking, Mew. Thanks. Uh-huh. Well, I don't see anything here, but I will keep my eyes out, so see you guys later then. I barely talked to the kids last time, so so yeah, I see how they're holding up now that their little hideaway at the school has a lot of people in it, so that's Miyuki and Haru. Should I talk to them? First things first. Hey Miyuki, I still don't know what's up with you. How you doing, Miyuki? What's up with you guys? I was kind of hoping since Garurumon obviously has some bone to pick with humans and partners that bringing you two along, he would recognize one of you in some way, but that didn't happen, so I still don't know what's up with him or what's up with you guys, and on one hand it's freaking me out, on the other hand, you guys are just kids, so is that a good or a not so good? I can't tell. Miyuki seems to be upset about something. You don't need to worry about the two of us. We're used to this sort of thing. Can you at least tell me what this sort of thing is? Used to... When the two of us are together, nothing can faze us. Don't be like that. There's no telling when enemies will show up here. The girls will sleep here and they'll protect you two, like we decided before. Sure, Aoi, Saki, and Mu came, so it's fine. It's a little noisy with all these people around. Yeah, I would think they'll get a little annoyed by it. Noisy, he says. Are you guys not getting along or something? Same as usual, I guess. That doesn't answer the question. Can you give me a straight answer, child? Please. I want to help you, or at least figure you out. Okay. Is there anything about the setup you don't like or that bothers you? Not really. Everyone helps Miyuki bathe and change clothes, so it's a big help. Change clothes? Right. Girls do that sort of thing together. Oh, wait, does that mean... So do you guys, like, all change here together? Huh? Yeah, so... The kid looks like he's, what, maybe 6 or 7? Or something, so... Seriously, he's a child. So... I mean, you guys decided to put the girls in here with the kids because they're on the younger side and he won't care, and he's too young to really make the girls uncomfortable, so I don't know why you're hung up on that. I don't know why you're hung up on that now. I would be worried about it if anybody else seemed uncomfortable with it, but Haru's like, yeah, whatever, and the girls haven't mentioned anything since the decision has been made, and I feel like Saki would, so yeah, sometimes changing is just changing around others, so yeah. Ah well, best not think about it too deeply. He's just a little boy in the first place. I doubt he'll get any pervy thoughts. Yeah, pervy thoughts, you know, like... no, cold shower. What? The kid's like, yeah, we were better off alone. Sorry, no big deal. Maybe I'm getting a bit ripe here. Yeah, I just drop it. It'd just be that much harder to face the girls otherwise. Well, if everything's good, then I'll leave it at that. I'm sure the problems will keep on coming, though. Huh? You say something? No, nothing. Miyuki and I are just fine. We'll handle things on our own, just like we always have. So like I said, don't worry about us. We're different from the rest of you. How? Different, you say? You should worry about yourself more than me. Oh yeah, go and take this. Oh, thanks. This is a big help. That's huge. It looks like my sister is sleepy, so I have to put her to bed. Bye, Takuma. Oh, sure. Later. different. I wonder how. What separates them from us? I'm still not 100% positive. I'm still not 100% positive they're alive. They're not some kind of ghost. Ghost still doesn't seem like the right word, but yeah, I don't know yet. So they admit to so they admit to being different, but that's not very helpful. So what are you guys doing over here? It's Falcomon and the others. Should I talk to them? This is the first time I feel like there's nothing really here, so yeah, let's start with you, buddy. I don't know what's up, but let's see. Oh, it's Agumon, Falcomon, and Shakumon. All of them were playing here. Welcome to the gang, Shakumon. Thanks, Agumon, and thanks to the rest of you, too. Indeed, welcome to our ranks. Did you introduce yourself to the children? Sure did. They looked a bit weirded out. Is something wrong? I mean, I personally find your design adorable, so I don't know. It did take a minute, but I do think you're adorable, so no. There's a lot we don't know, after all. Everyone's a bit on edge. I say things are just fine as long as we're here. My sentiments exactly. We can deal with anything that comes our way. Aw, they're so optimistic, it's sweet. If only the children would feel the same way, things would certainly go more smoothly. We have to keep them all in good spirits. Let's do our best. I see, they're thinking about our best interest. I appreciate the thought, still, to think they have to keep us in good spirits. No, their consideration is important. Should I be adult about this? Still, it's a little embarrassing to come out and say thanks. I think for right now, I do agree with the sentiment that they shouldn't feel responsible, and it's important, but it's important to let them know that. But at the same time, since they haven't even addressed me yet, just barging in and saying that sounds counterproductive. So yeah, now doesn't feel like the right time to mention to tell them how to feel and say they don't have to feel responsible. Like if I was asked directly, that's what I would say, but right now I'm just eavesdropping on this conversation, so it just feels right to to say thank you, so... There you three are. Oh, Takuma! I still don't know how you guys are in 3 places at once, but okay. You were thinking of us, weren't you? Thanks, I really appreciate it. Aw, shucks. I make sure to work just as hard for everyone's sake. Yeah, let's do our best. Well, I'm going to head back to the others. Then I go with you. Are those two going to be alright? Yeah, we'll play again later. Gotcha. Okay, Agumon, let's go. Yeah. That would be a good picture. Okay, well... Oops. Backing up. I think I will just go down... Just go down the list, and see... and see if I missed anything besides talking to people really quick. But it seems like some people are losing stuff, and yeah, I don't know. Because Mew did, and then so has Kaito, so someone's taken stuff. Hey, it's Minoru. Should I talk to him? I talk to everyone else in a second. First off, let's do this. What's this? I want to make sure I'm pretty stocked up as well, so... And again? What's this? And going to the gym one more time would activate another event, so or something, because there's an hourglass by it now, so I don't know who else I should try talking to. I think it's just wrapping up now, so I talked to Mew already, so I don't think there's more I could do for her, and other than that, Shuji still wants to be left alone. And then, so yeah, I guess the best option is to go to the gym and see if I could talk to Saki again, or if this just moves things along. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's Saki, huh? She suddenly started taking off her clothes. What should I? Guess I hide for now. Well, that's something. Don't be rude. Is someone there? Guess it's my imagination. I go look, that way you can change in peace. Great, thanks. Oh geez, she really started changing. I better not look. You better run. Eh? What is it? Someone just touched my butt. Unforgivable. I find the bastard. She was groped, but there shouldn't be anyone else here. Now you really should you really should run, because if they find you, I don't know how they'll blame it on you since they can't see you. And there's nowhere to hide directly behind her, but at the same time, just run. Ah, there's someone there. Takuma, were you the one who... Oh geez, how'd this happen? I've got to say something. Yeah, you should have. I didn't do anything. That's what they all say. Yeah, fess up and you'll get away with only 100 slaps or so. 100? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. You gotta believe me. If you say so, fine. I guess I believe you. You sure? You're not a bad person. After all, certainly not the type to do such a thing. I would really hope not. Great, looks like the misunderstanding's been cleared up. But then who grabbed Saki, I wonder? There's something invisible going around because, either simply pickpocketing and stealing stuff, or being really weird and a creep. Or both. So, so yeah, I don't... I don't know, I don't see anything else. Last thing, is there anything I could... Is that across... Is that where we be going? Is the island across there? I mean... that's something. Like, when I heard the bad, when I heard from the scene from the bad guys or whoever before, it did sound like they were in something with clanking and gears turning. So yeah, and that looks like that looks like a factory, and that would clear that bill. So what's this? Amlet Acorn. That's something. And there was something over here. That shadow. I don't feel like a fight right now. Goodbye. So I'm actually going to call it right here, and I will find out what's been creeping around. What's been creeping around the next time, because right now I feel like if I finish this up, I won't it will go on to introduce in the next bit for a minute, and I won't have a chance to find a good place to stop. And in between recording, I may do a couple of free battles and hopefully maybe get some new allies as well as some more items for what feels like an end game decision. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Bye.
でもマジな話、ミュウを探し出せたのはタクマがいてくれたおかげだからな。
あり
がとな。